Okay, these are my thoughts from the book Allow, Mastering the Law of Least Effort to Receive Your Desires. There'll be a summary and my thoughts as well by Matthew David Hurtado. And I hope this will help everyone increase allowing and success in their lives. Background on Mr. Hurtado, it seems like according to him in his book, he's lived a very up and down life. He's had some tremendous struggles and tremendous success. And he has found through a process of allowing and some mental processes let him break free from his struggles to have massive success here recently, and that's what he shares in this book. And I think there's some good techniques here that can be used by anyone to increase success, enjoyment, and well-being in their own lives. He says a lot of times we are conditioned to struggle. We just cannot let go of our struggles, but we must let go of our struggles and allow well-being into our life. We must get beyond our mind, which is often filled with worried thoughts and meticulous planning that is distracting and fear-based. We have to know who we are instead of thinking who we are. We have to know what we're doing instead of thinking what we're doing. We have to have faith over fear, and we can develop these things for success. The mind wants you to stick in your current situation, wants you to be comfortable. It resists change and will use fear to keep you where you're at. We have to be bigger than our mind. We have to be who we want to be. We have to be who we really are, which is much greater than our minds. In order to break through beyond your mind and reach a much higher level, you must break through and do life in a new way. Not think life in a new way, but do life and be life in a new way. Allowing, is what happens in nature. A plant does not struggle to grow and bloom. A tree just grows. Animals just develop. We have to just allow ourselves to grow, develop. We should live life in a state of exhilaration and a state of peace. We should be ready to take bold, calculated risks for our success and growth. We have to be willing to look for opportunities over risk. You should feel, when you make these decisions, how do you know if it's a good decision? I really think this was a good point in the book right here. You should feel inner peace when you're making a decision. If you're in the right place and you feel inner peace when you make the decision, then you need to go forward with massive action to make that happen. Oftentimes you're at peace when you make a decision, and then your mind incorporates fear and you back off. But at the moment you make the decision, are you at peace or are you not? And that's a great, I think, guidepost for whether we're making the right decisions or not. We should try to be joy each and every day and find the blessing in each and every moment. You want to, tune yourself up to experience all that life has to offer, and that will attract more blessings into your life. Inspired actions means doing the right thing at the right time. A lot of times people do the right thing at the wrong time or the wrong thing at the right time. How do you know that? When to take inspired action? Well, I think you get that feeling of joy when you're guided to do that, and a good mentor can help you to get an outside vantage point as well. People who are successful take complete ownership of their lives. They realize that everything, good or bad, that happens in their life is their responsibility, and I think that's a great step for anyone. Complete and utter ownership is how you take control of your life, both the good and the bad. When you're allowing your inner state of control of your well-being and how you feel and things like that, but you're not trying to control all the external circumstances, you're able to let that go. Your mind is what wants to control the external circumstances. You can't control the external circumstances. You can only control what you are feeling on the inside and take action from there. Steps to manifesting: choose what you want. Release the thoughts of how you're going to get it, why, who, all the planning in your mind, and just remain in a state of allowing and see what inspired action comes to you. Do not let the universe, do not limit the possibilities of how your manifestations can come to you. Allow the universe to provide them in any way possible. How do you do that? Well, the best thing to do is to feel good first and then see what pops up. So focus on feeling good. Many writers have thought about this. Many people who are successful have talked about this. Ignore what's around you. Don't let what's in front of you be your reality. Go beyond that. Don't be focused on the current reality. Be focused on what you're able to create, and then choose and be specific what you want, and then go back into allowing. And that's how it happens. How do you unallow things? By wanting them, by focusing on what's in front of you, by focusing on the lack, by constantly consulting your mind for specifics when you need to be inspired from beyond your mind, from your soul, from guidance, from source, from faith, from God, and then beating yourself up by not coming up with specifics. So when you can't figure out the plan, you beat yourself up, you're out of allowing, and you're just on the hamster wheel of wanting and needing. You are not your mind. You're much greater than your mind. You are your soul. You are the God part of you, and your state of being is much greater than just your mind. How can you break away from the power of your mind, the fear your mind produces? He produces a process he calls the ABC break process. It's just one process. You can create your own process. But basically, when you feel fear, when you feel resistance, you say, this is not it. And you tell your mind that you're more than your mind, and this fear is not who you are. You stop trying to find a solution, and you just allow things to be and ask yourself if it would be okay for this problem just to persist for a while. Yes or no is fine. And then you start changing your state of being and amplify the new feeling of allowing. You try to be the solution to your problem. What do you want to happen? And then just be that, and then take action. Take bold, joyful action when you're in the correct state of feeling. When you're feeling good and you're inspired, go forward and go forward big, and don't let anything stop you. If you play weak, you play small, you play fear-based, you're going to get weak results that do not hold. When things aren't working, there's really things you can do. You can hold or stay where you're at in life. You can walk away from things that are not working in life. A lot of people are scared to walk away from things that are not working in life. Think about people who won't walk away from abusive relationships, a job that's not very good, things like that. Or you can play boldly forward. So your power is in your ability to walk away from things that are not working or have no longer working, and your power is in playing boldly for things that you want to create. Your weakness is when you are just trying to stay where you are if you're not happy with who you are. You have to have faith. You have to have persistent faith. You show faith by walking away or playing boldly and speaking words of faith and being faithful. You can't have a miracle without faith. So always ask yourself, what is the fastest path to joy in this very moment? Follow your life as joy in this moment, joy in this moment, joy in the next moment, and your life will unfold beautifully, according to the author. Make your success about other people. Don't be selfish. Envision the people around you, the people you're involved with, experiencing great success as well. We need to have a selfless society, and you multiply your success by being selfless. Anything that's not increasing or growing you, life's about growth, is decreasing you. So try to engage in activities, mindset, thoughts, words that are increasing you, not decreasing you. Forgiveness is the key. You have to let go of resentments and past things. Use the ABC break process to offer forgiveness. Remember that only the good is true. Life is about the good. The spirit is about the good. Only the good parts are what's true. Speak only what you desire, the power of your words, and you can use the words to change your thoughts and overcome your mind. Speak positive words constantly. Giving back, tithing, very powerful, showing that you have more than enough if you're trying to create money. Give more than enough. Give to others. Expect them to prosper, and it will come back to you. And give joyfully. Keys to a good life. Things you can do every day. Start off the day off with a gratitude journal. Use the ABC break process when your mind is wandering out of control. Allow your life, be in a state of allowing constantly, never minding what's around you. Recognize that you have choices and always play bold when you are inspired. Speak your desires, use the power of your words, give what you wish to receive in some way, and repeat your gratitude at night. These are 7 keys that Mr. Hurtado used to turn his own life around and create massive success and well-being for himself. And I think these processes can help anyone increase the power in their own lives. Final thoughts. Well, I think Mr. Hurtado's book is a good book, a good guide set to how you can change your mindset to be one of more success. There's lots of books like this out there. He says it in a different way. The key, I think, is to build these thoughts in your mind and go beyond your mind and realize that you're more than your mind, that you're actually your soul. And I think that was a good idea, and it's going to help us, could help anyone build success and well-being in their lives. And I hope this summary was helpful. Definitely can check out the book. He's offering it for free. All you have to do is sign up, and I think it can help a lot of people move beyond where they're at in life and move to more prosperity and well-being. That's it. Thanks for listening.